Okay, we're at a part of this actual program of the eSort installer menu, ESM, of actually getting the stuff that loads up into the combo boxes once the data onto the combo, yeah, to get the stuff that is loaded up into the combo boxes to get them to run, the installers that are loaded up in the combo boxes to run, so that these resources can be installed. So what we're going to do, there's two parts to this, is what has to happen when you click the button, and then what has to happen when you click on a selected item in the combo box to get these resources to run. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at how that is how we do that code-wise. All right, so here we go. So we're I've done three of them already. So I'm just going to do the dictionary button and the dictionary's combo box to show what actually needs to be done. So here we go. So first thing we need to do is that we're going to have to make the combo box visible, and then also to hide the buttons, and to hide the dictionary button. So what we do here is we are we are oops. And hide the button. There we go. So then what we do here is we do false, then the CM. Oh, actually, that should be, hang on, let's go back to that. It's not enabled. We're going to hide it, that's right. So it's a visible false. Here we go. That's better. And so that is true. Alright, then what we're going to do is then from there is we disable all the other buttons of resource buttons so that clicking wrong things doesn't happen. Alright, so here we go is so we're going to disable all the other resources buttons. So what to disable, where something has been enabled, we need to make a Boolean statement of it being false. And if we want to re-enable it, we make the Boolean statement to be true. Oh, wrong one again. We'll get there. Yeah. So in the if statement here, we we have to do an if statement here because we have so that uh, code can be put to reset the combo to reset the combo box and the button for the dictionaries to its default setting, which is the combo box hidden and the dictionaries button visible. So we have to do that, and then we have to re-enable all the other buttons as well when exiting out of that when closing down that combo box and making everything else visible. So here we go. So we have starting with an if statement, and the if statement is if oops. So what we want to do here is so and that goes back to false, and we got to Okay, we'll go that as. So I'll run through what actually happens when I type out the syntax here. So it goes like this. For the next one, it's like btn so like DE, then I put down the dot and then enabled equals true, just TR, and then it's that there. So very quick and very efficient to do with the way with that drop down that you see coming up there. It's only up to 2 to 3 or 4 characters that needs to be done in one hit rather than typing the whole thing right out, is how it works. So now we've got all of that done. Now we put in the you put that in a try catch situation. And we put an exception here. An exception variable in there. And where the exception goes, we put in a message box dialog to pop up where you have an exception happening in the catch, to catch the exception. Okay, here we go. So we have And that's all that you need to put for the code for the message box. Other ways of doing a message box, error message boxes, is where you have a customized error message, which this program certainly does have. But for these things here, it doesn't pay to just have a full-blown message. Windows will pop up the message itself. Right. Okay. Where are we? I'll try that again. So what we're doing is with this global variable here, we link it to where we want it to go to where it's to go. And then we bring it up to make that as a two-string function. So here, then after that, we do, to get that done, is we do and that's how that is done. And so that is basically how all of this is done. So what we're going to do is no, I won't do that, no. So we'll just let it go there. So now you have an idea of how we get the code, how to get stuff loaded that has been loaded up into the combo box to actually run. And on that note, we are now going to go Alt-Z, and we're going to exit now.